Larry Newman, and I have come down here from Kittery, Maine to play a few songs for you. I wrote this for my wife before our first anniversary. It's called The Anniversary Song. Year ago today, I married you. A year ago today, we said we'd be true to the vows and the promises we made. I married you a year ago today. Year ago today, you became my wife. Year ago today, I started our new life with hopes and new dreams to come true. Year ago today, I married you. The days they passed on always last for many, many more. But often cried, we almost died together forevermore. Together forevermore. Let's rock. The vows and the promises we made. I married you a year ago today. Year ago today, I married you. Year ago today, we said we'd be true to the vows and the promises we made. I married you a year ago today. You married me a year ago today. And you and I became we a year ago today. Yeah. But I wasn't always such the upstanding fellow as you see here today. And this song is about a night where the Boston police, well, actually the MDC police on Starro Drive, decided it would be better if they gave me a bed and breakfast for $25. This is called Drunk Driving Blues. Took a drink of whiskey and got into my car. Took a nip of whiskey and got into my car. I went down by the river, didn't get very far. Looked in my rearview mirror, saw those blue flashing lights. Looked in my rearview mirror, spied those blue flashing lights. Well, next thing I knew, police be reading me my rights. I'm gonna play one. Woke up Monday morning, I was lying in jail. Woke up Monday morning, I was lying in jail. They said I made a phone call, but I guess I never made bail. All right. Okay, so in the late 1970s, I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I met this character there named Shakin' Jake. And Shaky Jake was kind of a street guy that had a big fur coat, a big fedora cap, sunglasses, and he'd carry a guitar, kind of hustle down the street towards his playhouse, Dooley's, where I would drink 10-cent beers with him on a Friday afternoon. And he told me some stories, but this is his story. Shaky Jake was an old black blues man who came from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Traveled near and it traveled far with his sunglasses, suitcase, and cheap guitar. Could always see him shuffling down the street, smiling and laughing in the cold of the heat. At night he went to Lay's bar, where he tells some stories and strum his guitar. Well, Shaky was born about 1910, and he lived in Michigan ever since then. It's a local legend who's got a name that you'll never see in the Blues Hall of Fame. Hey! Jake was an old black blues man who came from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Traveled near and he traveled far. His sunglasses, suitcase, and cheap guitar. Yeah, Shaky Jake. This is a song I wrote when I was kind of feeling down, and as Peter Wolf says, it's a song about desperation, and it's called Struggle to Survive. I drink the morning coffee, I drink the afternoon tea. What comes in between don't make a hell of a lot difference to me. It's such a struggle. It's such a struggle to survive. I take it one moment at a time just to stay alive. Sometimes my mind is aching, sometimes my body is sore. Got so much anger in me, I just want to settle the score. It's such a struggle. Such a struggle, to survive. I take it one moment at a time just to stay alive. stay alive. I don't really want to be, not for very much long. I don't let it bother me, even though it's still wrong. It's such a struggle to survive. It's such a struggle to survive. I take it one moment at a time just to stay alive. I take it one moment at a time just to stay alive. I take it one moment at a time to stay alive. Struggle to survive. Yeah. Here's another song I wrote for my wife about life and love in the great state of Maine, where I currently reside. I grew up in Boston and lived all over the place. Spent a lot of time in Michigan and on the road, but came back to Boston eventually, and then we moved up to Maine. Let me hold you in my arms, safe and warm away from harm. Dogs and cats and you and me, that's the way life should be. Prettiest woman I ever seen, hair of gray and eyes of green, in the woods and by the sea. That's the way life should be. That's the way life should be. Be for you and be for me. No other way that I can see. That's the way life should be. Let me hold you in my arms, safe and warm away from home. Dogs and cats and you and me. That's the way life should be. That's the way life should be. All right, so for the past year or so, I've been working on a CD of Asa Brebner's songs, and Asa passed in March of 2019, and this CD has 14 songs that Asa Brebner wrote. I knew him since 1974. He was a great songwriter, a wonderful man, and just incredibly creative. And we've got 14 different artists on this that are doing his songs. And I plan to actually start working on the second volume of these in January. So if there's some of you people out there that would like to cover one of his songs and have it on the next Volume 2 of I Am Not Gone, a tribute to Asa Brebner, you can contact me. I'm on Facebook, Larry Newman, up in Kittery, Maine, or my email is deltaljn@netscape.net, deltaljn@netscape.net. And this has got some great people on it. Robin Lane, as Asa played with Robin in the Chartbusters for a long time. Linda Viennes, John Macy and myself do a cut. Randy Black, Ralph Fatello, who actually designed the inside of this, which is a wonderful collage of pictures of a lot of the musicians that are on it with Asa. So Ralph gets definitely the kudos for that, for the design. So my tune on it, I'm Not Going to Work Today. And Asa's version is actually nothing like this. I actually tried to interpret it in a way that it was completely new and original, but the lyrics are still there, so... I'm not going to work today. Gonna call in sick. I'll tell them Rover ain't the homework. That'll do the trick. Well, I know I'm not in school no more. I'm so goddamn tired. Worst thing that could happen to me is I won't get through. I'm not gonna lay around like some working class fool. I'd rather lounge around at home by the swimming pool. I'll have me lots of fancy girls to make me fancy drinks, and I'll have emotional disorders and buy me some fancy shrinks. happen to me is I won't get fired. I'm not going to work today. I'm gonna get on welfare. I think I've done a lot of work. I think I've done my share. These pretty hands are made of flesh for work they were not made. I'd love to find me a piece of dark shade into that little corner. I will quickly fade. Little corner, I will surely. I miss you, Asa. All right, so there's a lot of songwriters that I like, and I think the only song that I really like that James Taylor wrote was this one, and I can kind of relate to it quite a bit. So this is my version of Fire and Rain. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. Walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. Just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire, I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days when I thought would never end. Seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. Just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand, and I won't make it any other way. Ooh, I've seen fire, I've seen rain, seen sunny days that I thought would never end, seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. I've been walking my mind through an easy time, back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Hours of time on the telephone, talk about things to come, sweet dreams and fine machines in pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire, I've seen rain, I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end, lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you, fire and rain. Thought I'd see you, that I'd see you, fire and rain. That I'd see you, that I'd see you, fire and rain. That I'd see you, that I'd see you, fire and rain. And one of the songwriters that is my favorite of all time is Mr. Hank Williams. And when I was living in this area, in right outside Davis Square in Somerville, I used to go down and rifle through the Salvation Army record bins. And as I'm doing that, I looked down at the floor, and there it was, the Holy Grail, an MGM 78 of Mr. Hank Williams doing Take These Chains From My Heart with this song on the B-side. So I decided I was going to learn this. Never get out of this world alive. Well, you're looking at a man who's getting mighty mad. I had a lot of luck, but it's all been bad. No matter how I struggle and strive, I never get out of this world alive. My fishing poles broke, the creek is full of sand. My woman ran away with another man. No matter how I struggle and strive, I never get out of this world alive. Well, just an uncle passed away and left me quite a batch. I was living high till the fatal day, till you proved I was wasn't born, I was only hatched. Everything I give me and it's got me down. Look into the river, I'd probably drown. No matter how I struggle and strive, no, get out of this world alive. Hey, guitar. Shabby shoes I'm wearing all the time, full of holes and nails. And brother, if I step on a worn out dime, I bet a nickel I could tell you heads or tails. Not gonna worry wrinkles in my brow, nothing gonna be alright no how. No matter how I struggle and strive, I never get out of this world alive. No matter how I struggle and strive, I never get out of this world alive. So this is a tune I wrote down in Louisiana, and I've been to Louisiana 3 times. The first time I was in Lafayette, and we went across the bridge to New Orleans every night. But I was at a place called the Blue Dog Cafe in Lafayette, Louisiana, where they have this art on the walls, and every painting has a blue dog in it. And there was one painting that has a blue dog and a red dog, and I think the artist that made these paintings is George Rodriguez, and sometimes you see them on like greeting cards, and there's this blue dog that's very, very distinct. So this is called the Blue Dog Blues. I actually wrote it in the cafe, and then they had newspaper on the tables, so I wrote the lyrics on the newspaper and eventually gave it to them. And the next, later on in the week, I came back there and they had framed it and put it on the wall. So you can see my song on the wall there now. It's called the Blue Dog Blues. Morning and my red dog had gone away. Woke up this morning and my red dog went away. I'm an old blue dog, got the blue dog today. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. I'm an old dog, so sick, so sad, so sore. Two and 2 is 4. 2 is 4. Oh, and 4 is 8. I'm an old blue dog and I'm putting out the day. Well, I woke up this morning and my red dog had gone away. I woke up this morning and my red gone away. I'm an old blue dog blues today. Yeah, that'll get it. Well, when I met my wife, she had this little cat, and she came over to my place one time, and that cat took one look at my big 115-pound white Alaskan Malamute and whoosh, gone forever. We looked for her and couldn't find her, and so we went eventually, and we wanted to get this cat, so we went down to the MSPCA, that place where everybody leaves the animals that they don't want, and we found us a cat. He was a big cat. He was a 27-pound black and white cat with a head the size of a softball, and on the side of his cage was a little tag that said, Fluffy. Well, we wanted that cat, but we took him home and give him his real cat name, Thor. Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? Runs up and down through the house. He runs all around like he's seen a mouse. Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? He sits on the table like he owns the place. The dog walks by and he swats him in the face. Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? Walk it down, Thor. Is a black and white cat. How about that? Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? He scratches at the chairs, scratches at the couch, scratches at the people. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? Well, it came to pass that the 27-pound black and white cat went up to that big litter box in the sky. And when he got there, he saw Hank the dog. Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? Thor is a black and white cat. How about that? He went up to heaven to take his place. He saw Hank the dog and he licked him in the face. 4 is a black and white cat. How about that? 4 is a black and white cat. How about that? One more. 4 is a black and white cat. How about that? Meow. So thank you all for tuning in. I think I'm going to do one more when I figure out what it's going to be. Well, let me try the other one by Asa. Now that I've made the connection with him. So Natalie Flanagan does this on the Asa Tribute CD that I am the executive producer of. I Am Not Gone, and as I said, I'm starting work on another one with musicians doing Asa's songs. And this has always been my favorite if I can get through it. It's called Ragged Religion. Standing in the broken glass, waiting for the mood to pass. I smoke too much, but it's the only fun I get. Jean is in the laundromat, telling all her sisters that lost the grocery money on a football bet. Tuning in the radio, drinking toast to Romeo. Was goddamn lucky he never married Juliet. Dogs are barking in the street, babies crying in the heat. I get so tired, but I ain't laid down yet. You take my love if you want, or I'll find someone new. Don't say my love was a weak one, but I had enough about you. You take my love if you want, or I'll find someone new. Don't say my love was a weak one. I cried enough about you. Do dishes in a dirty sink, counting pennies for a drink. The little kid got wise and he hid his piggy bank. Caught him throwing false alarms. I caught him throwing cherry bombs. He's a little too young for jail, but too old to spank. Well, I lost the grocery money on a football bet. I lost the grocery money on a football bet. Thank you, Asa. And thanks a lot for tuning in. My name's Larry Newman. And actually, you know what? I think I'll do one more of my originals, and we'll leave it at that. So when I grew up, I remember in Brighton, I used to see these guys on the tracks that they had a bottle in a paper bag. I was wondering, what the hell are they doing? This is called Rotgut Whiskey. Brown paper sack. They was fussing and fighting, having a real good time. They was fussing and fighting, having a real good time. They was drinking that whiskey while they lose their mind. Well, they would pass that bottle and take a little taste. Yes, they'd pass that bottle, take a little taste. Well, that Rotgut whiskey, well, would lay them to waste. Play one more. Hey, don't drink all of it. Leave me some. Pass that bottle. Thank you very much.